Alright, hello everyone, this is Mr. Crozier. I'm going to go over the proofs that are on worksheet 2.2 trig proofs. So here we go. Number 3, we're starting on the left hand side with tangent squared minus tangent squared, sine squared, that's given. Well, if I factor out a tangent, now you'll see that this is a Pythagorean theorem identity, and that can be cosine, tangent, sine over cosine. Cosines will go away and you'll be left with sine squared. So just make sure you're turning the left hand side to the right hand side, or you could turn the right hand side into the left hand side if that looks easier. All ours are set up for left to right, but either way works. Number 14, I have secant squared. Well, that should be a Pythagorean identity. That's tangent squared. And again, very similar, tangent is sine over cosine. Now this time the sines go away. I'm left with cosine, and if I write cosine as a single identity or a single function, it's just secant squared. So you'll see a lot of the same steps. Number 15, again, same kind of stuff. We have a Pythagorean identity here, but this way we're going from 1 minus cosine to sine squared. And now what I see here is a squared minus b squared, so it's a plus b, a minus b. Then I can just factor out and simplify away the 1 plus cosine terms to get 1 minus cosine x. Problem 16. Again, you're going to see this Pythagorean identity all the time. I went ahead and I flipped these two around, so I put the 1 first, then the sign, which is fine as long as the sign's negative, the 1's positive, and then that way it's real clear. Right there's the Pythagorean identity. That goes to cosine squared. Now we have 2 cosine plus 1 cosine is 3 cosine. Alright, 17 and 18 are a little bit different here. First thing I did here is I looked down at the bottom and saw I just need a single denominator. So I went ahead and factored out a sine. And if you go tangent, and if you take away the sine from tangent, you're just left with 1 over cosine. And if you divide sine squared by sine, you're just left with 1. 1 over cosine secant. And now look, I have a term of secant on the top and a term right here of secant plus 1. Secant, 1 plus secant, secant plus 1, same thing. I'm left with 1 over cosine, which is cosecant. Alright, and the last one, number 18 here. We have a fraction here, and what I did is I went ahead and just divided by cosine over cosine, top and bottom. So cosine divided by cosine is 1. 1 divided by cosine is 1 over cosine. Sine divided by cosine is sine over cosine. And now this is a secant, and that is tangent. So you have to be a little bit creative down here at the end. Just kind of look where you're going, look where you're starting, see if you can find some kind of connection between them. Alright, hope this helps with the proofs on worksheet number 2.